Let me say first of all that emotions are a gift. Every single thing that you feel is a gift. Emotions are not wrong to express. However, in this day and age with emoji, we don't often express the way we used to. Now, Generation Z, trust me on this. Before there was emoji, there were real emotions that we expressed with our face, with our body. Nowadays, people, for the most part, are low-key. But you're not just people, you're actors. So in this short little video, I'm going to give you some tips, some valuable, some golden, some really important tips that you can practice to connect, emotionally connect with the characters that you audition for while maintaining your own emotional health. However, let me inject this. Most of the time, I don't know what you do for a living. I don't know what goes on behind your door, the door of your home. However, most of the time, we act like this. I'll take a number 2. All right, thanks. Yeah, you have a good day too. All right, so how's it going? Yeah, it's good. I'm good. Well, you know, I have a sick cousin. He'll be all right. Yeah, pray for me. All right, thanks. Now, most of the time, we submerge, don't we? Admit it. We tend to, 80% of the time during the day, we submerge our emotions, even in personal relationships. With our kids, with our spouse, with our family members, with our friends, we submerge and we say, we're good. Yeah, we're good. You good? Hey, I'm good too. Hey, that is so good. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, well, you know, that's the way life is sometime, you know. Well, you have a good day. I'm good. Okay. All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good day. Have a good night. Be good. Now, let me ask you something. Do you exercise? Do you do Pilates? Do you do judo? Do you do karate? Do you kickbox? Do you do something to keep your body in shape? If you do, that is excellent. And it's a must if you're an actor. However, there is something called emotional fitness. And here's the tip that you can use to express emotions for a character. POV. Exercise your POV. What is POV? POV is point of view. Now, when you approach a character, you have to be selfless. That's what I said. Selfless. Because your POV really doesn't matter as much as their POV. You're there to serve a character. Because as an actor, you have to play a character that has a whole range of emotion. Happy, sad, angry, disgusted, peeved, irritated, love, adored. Here's a list. You see all those? Exactly. There's primary emotions and secondary emotions. Now, while everything I said is intellectually true and applicable, sometimes the characters that we want to audition for or that we play, we don't share the same POV. And there's a lot of reasons for that. Hypothetically speaking, maybe you're in an abusive relationship. Maybe in your household, when you were younger, you weren't allowed to express yourself. Maybe you were physically abused. Maybe you were in an abusive marriage, man or woman. This tends to upset, stop up the sync of your mind. Nothing flows through. Nothing seems to flow through smoothly anymore. Like I said at the very beginning of this video, emotions are healthy. God gave you these emotions to express your thoughts. And in acting, you must take the thoughts in the script and express the emotions of said character. You are a masterpiece in progress. Or is it a masterpiece in progress? So am I. How do we, you, me, express rage, for example, through a character? Now, maybe that character is expressing rage or hurt or anger because someone has wronged them. Have you ever been wronged in your life before? If you're over 1 year old, something has happened in your life that was unpleasant. And because scripts are written by people who have gone through various emotional experiences, the characters, at some level, are just like you. So back to the word rage. Now, rage is provoked. Something happens, we react, and we move our body in a certain way to express that anger. Now, number 1, remember this. In a script, if someone is in a rage against you or you against them, it's not real. It's not real. It's acting. And therefore, it's going to be kind of tricky to provoke, to feel that same provoking, to feel that same emotion. So how do you personalize it? Here's how you personalize a scene. The emotion that's in the scene. Say, for instance, perhaps there was someone in your life in the past that provoked you to anger, put you in a rage, at least for a moment. It's important that you access that and bring it into what I like to call a safe zone. That's right. Acting is your safe zone where you can express your inner monologue through a character. You can express, you can breathe for them because you're relating to them. You aren't them. You're relating to them in a safe zone. And the more you do this, the better you'll get, because practice makes what? No, not perfect. It makes permanent. So the more you practice anything, the better you're going to get it. You're going to get at that something. Now you may say, David, that is excellent. But what if I can't relate a situation that the character's going through to my own life? Then you have to use imagination. Imagination is imagining you in that situation. So you have to ask yourself, if I was in that situation, in that atmosphere, in that particular scene, and I was experiencing what my character was experiencing, how would I react? Now, this takes a lot of introspection. And I've always said this, and I always will say it forever and ever until I expire upon this earth, and this is this. Acting is all about self-discovery. The more you know yourself, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, even financially, the more you can lend and serve a character. If you want to know more, please don't hesitate to contact me at davidthompsoncoaching.co, davidthompsoncoaching.co. Like, subscribe, and share this video. I hope it helped you, and I expect to hear from you. And remember, acting is relating, and relationships take time, so take the time.